It's late, too late for me to stay awake, but my vacay stay steady. No, I hate to relate to a convoluted place. In this case, it's California. I ain't gonna know. I glitter in the limelight, and I'm told they're all alike. Oh, garish, golden, hot, no molten, thought by those who love and atrocious things, namely me. Cheapened by religious bigots, twins and triplets bought in quantity. A shining star of irresponsibility. Oh, what a lonely plight, such a selfish sigh skittish, elusive. It's a fact. They hide their trails so well, it makes them hard to track. But look for signs that I should know. For I have heard at least 3 or so. But it doesn't mean they were never here. They just have this little tendency to disappear. The door's always open. I made it warm for you. And I've even drawn the curtains to spy the beautiful view. So tell me I'm pretty, I'm all the things you like. Charming and witty, and I'll smile to be polite. But gentlemen, you know it's all for show. Well, I needed me an animal. It doesn't mean I don't want you near. Your company is trite, but it's so sincere. The door's always open. I made it warm for you. And I've even drawn the curtains to spy the beautiful view. My age is a factor in folly. My fears are attracting once more. The numb have come is exactly what I'm tasking for. So I'll go for a ride in your caddy. Your grubby hands mauling my skull. It's just what we're left with, and sadly, it's intentional. You ask why I run this way, but not where I'm going. And you should.
Hello and welcome to the stream that answers the question why will need get arrested. Hi, after a week and 6 days, we are back. Oh, fucking Lord, it feels like this is like riding a bicycle. Thank God I'm not really too out of whack after this. You look the same as every day. Yes, thank you very much. I was aiming for that. Same as every day is good. Same as every day is good. Why do I look so tilted for some reason? Start the stream by reading the statement by Suryakant. Yeah. All right. Do I look tilted to you? For some reason, I look tilted to myself. You still look yellow. I am yellow. Is this? Do I look tilted? Do I look tilted? Literally starting the stream right now, and guess who has just arrived? Hey. Literally started the stream like 5 seconds ago. Perfect. Fine. Not to worry. Where is the Suryakant setting? Hold on. I am like this is a quick stream, by the way. This is just me saying I'm back in the fucking game. It's been so long. It's been so like the week has felt so long to be back streaming. It was a drag coming back on. Hey. Yes, most of them. Because I'm studying. Okay, where is the Suryakant thing? Hold on, let me just find it quickly. Oh, Jesus Christ, this man is fucking annoying. Like, I don't know who gave this man any positions. Can Siren talk? Yes, he can. He can yap the tell Bob I said hi. Oh, Bliss says hi. Bliss says hi. Yes, you're. Hello. She says hello back. Are you on YouTube? Yeah. Oh, thank you for the hydration. So much hydration. Anyway, yeah, it's been so long. It's Jesus, it feels so much better. So like by the way, I haven't had any water since I stopped streaming. Without Pookie, I would never have any water. Having said that, let's just begin. I fucking swear. Like 2 hydrates, bro. I need to get a good bargain. Fine. Yes, good bargain for you. It was such a cool time. It was such a cool time on with the students, by the way. Really loved that part. I don't know. How has your week been? Like week and a half. I know a lot what Pookie has been up to. My Indian jeans make me feel happy. Perfect. See, I know what Pookie has been up to because you don't stop yapping. How have you been up to, Bliss? How have other people been up to? Just like I understand we don't have too many people right now. It really takes a toll, you know. Like not showing up on Twitch for 2 days takes like, and I've not been on for a week and a half. It really takes a toll. But how has it been? Let's see if we can get Yakman back. I should definitely change my name. Yes, Pookie, probably. I mean, you're getting older, so might as well. All good, lol. Yeah, it's nice. Maybe let's see if we can get Yakman back. I'm gonna put this on. I'm gonna put this on Twitter. Live, Twitch, and YouTube. No, please don't do that. I will ban you. You are still youngin. If you change it to your real name, don't tempt me to ban you. It is not a safe place, Pookie. I'm being very serious. Like Twitch, YouTube are not safe places. You should not be here. You're already too young. Like the only reason why you're still here is because none of us are creeps. No, as in IRL name to Pookie, sure, that works. As long as you don't have your IRL name. I was running when I saw you come back. We were just talking about you. We were literally like, let's see if Yakman comes back. I swear to you, it's been a while. It's like, thank you for showing up again. It is so cool to have you guys here. I'm not even kidding. Like, I like to be very clear, I have missed streaming. I have missed streaming. This is so cool to have you guys here. And it, like, not streaming itself takes a toll. I'm not even kidding. How do I remove the, I'm trying to put the thing over here. Okay, perfect. How have you been? It's been like, how long has it been? Oh, that girl, I forgot. Pookie, you forget everyone. You forgot Bliss of all people. Like, don't even at me that you remember anyone here. I think the only person you actually remember is yourself, because you can't avoid remembering yourself. Anyway, let's go hear some music by Sarbo.
With no way of knowing.
I'm just doing that until more people show up, to be honest with you. It's been a while. Now I remember Bliss. You remember her now. Now is not like you forgot her.
For a double take, and I seem to be glowing. I'll return after several days, though I'm no longer.
Music, yeah. Sarbo makes absolutely fabulous music. She's literally, they are literally my favorite singer ever at this point. I don't care, bar none. Literally my favorite singer. Like, legitimately, they are a music producer, singer, I don't know, a dancer in there, I don't know. At this point, like, they are the whole production. And like, also Pokemon fan, I had such a nice chat. I was in their live for like 6 hours once upon a time. Dude, what's the scale? For some reason my brain keeps saying C sharp, but I don't know it's C sharp. I have no idea. Like, I am learning how to sing, that is true, but they don't teach me scales. I have no idea what scale this is. You would have better luck. Hold on, let me just call Sarbo quickly. Hold on. Let me just call them quickly. They are listening to your music. And people have questions. Sorry, I am asking if this is C sharp. I have no idea. Okay.
That's been soothing the sores of my soul. How can one that's behaving so badly be so wonderful? See, there's cracks in the sides of my story that'll burst if you search for the core. No, I'll never be settled or sorry, but I'll give you mine. You ask why I run this way.
I swear, like, raising this much voice. So what happened to communist enthusiast? I have no idea.
Not where I'm headed, and you wish you knew what to say.
Honestly think it's D C sharp because it's a slightly sadder tone. I mean, sadder tone, I don't think that much matters. Like, I'm not like super Like you can make a sound be sadder. Hold on, where is Communist Enthusiast? What was their name again? I completely forgot. Where the fuck? When was the last time they were even online? Thank you for reminding me, Pookie. What happened to them? Their name was this. Jesus, I remember more people than you. Yeah, obviously. My memory is fucking shit. It's fucking shit. Maybe they left. I guess they left. They left everything. There's friend of a friend. There's David Dexter. Jesus Christ. It seems like the water is messing with your brain drink. No. So it's not the water. It's literally the energy drink is what's fucking up with my brain. I'm not even kidding anymore. Maybe they changed their name again? Where the hell? Where the hell? Where the fucking hell? Nah, it's the water in the energy drink that's messing with you. Yeah, it's the it's the dihydrogen oxide. Yes, it's the dihydrogen oxide that is messing up with my brain right now. Yeah, inhaling too much, it kills you. Yes, I know, right? Exactly. It's the dihydrogen oxide where inhaling. Hey. So, okay. So what was happening is we were listening to this song.
But it's all so
So Yakman was asking what notes are these? Is like he was saying like, look here, check this. Like, is this like, oh, is this D, C sharp? Like, I have no idea. Oh yeah, no. Like Sarbo sings amazingly. They're literally my favorite singer right now. Like, not even kidding. This is me being perfectly honest. Sarbo is my favorite singer right now. Like I can't even name singers anymore. Like I'm like, to be fair, at this, like with Chapel Rowan and shit, like there are no good singers right now.
while you preach of a better place, I walk beneath the bedding.
Try sing Sarbo song. You know, I can try. It's going to take so much fucking long for me to learn how to sing that. It's like I'll have to get the help of my singing teacher to be able to even. Modi is personally fact checking stuff. Also, did you hear Renit? Yes, I still. But still, it's awesome. It is fucking awesome. Like, I'm gonna have to literally get help of my teacher to be able to sing this song. I grew up singing in front of people. My mom was Christian singer, so we went to lots of churches and I would perform one song per show. Oh, that's cool. That's cool in a way, that really good practice for singing. I'm sorry cutting this up. Like I have heard, like even in Europe right now, I have so many people know singing from church. Like I kind of wish I was Christian. I was going to church to sing so I could learn how to sing from a childhood. You got NEET leaked before GTA 6. NEET leaks nearly every year, by the way. NEET leaks nearly every year. It's not something new. The new part is that they actually pushed it forward. I have to give that shit again. I am so sorry, Hakman, that you have to give that shit again. And second time's the charm, I guess. got your own influence from your youth that will make your performance more perfectly you. Yeah, my influence is like people telling me I can't sing. Literally, that is my influence from my youth, like depression. When I perform this live, I would collapse on the floor before the final line. That would, well, those people ain't me. Yeah, I know. So, that, okay, I am like, I understand, like, you would be so out of breath that you would collapse, but theatrically, it would mean so much. Like, it would be so much of a, like, push at the end, like a really hard finish. Hard on the ground finish.
My shoulders are colder than normal. My back is embracing
Hold on, which one was the argument? Sassy, I love sassy films, by the way. Dude, but Gauka test paper protection is far stricter than... Yeah. Like, see, papers are leaked by professors. They are not really leaked by, like, the people sitting on the top leak them. I Hope India, Sassy is fun as hell. Yes, I love that song. I don't know why this view count is not going up. Like, how many times am I supposed to play this? Like, this is what I don't like. So this is what I don't like about YouTube, by the way, specifically YouTube. If you watch this video the way I am doing it, like in like just opening up the playlist and playing, they don't really update the view count. View counts are technically only considered if you're like scrolling and tapping on it.
Perhaps my way of thinking is confused or indirect. I've been accused of things I never thought to try. They take my name and cellophane the punctuation all remains
The issue with that itself is that they are not going to do it because it makes a lot of them a lot of money. Like, all these papers are available technically just to buy it off like a BJP person.
Points obtuse and dry. Now it's hard to understand me when I kick it, when I scream, but you're mistaken if you think it leaves me spent. After taking all my anger, my sorrow and suffering, you left my blissful covering to pay the rent. But can't argue all you want, you know it can't. Well, I'll be in an ambiguous place where the tortoise loses the race, where the blankets cover the space heater.
Sorry, I'm just looking at this.
Every athlete throws every game. Rocket boys have feminine names. Pools of song and buckets of shame to spare. That is if you really, truly need me.
I have not heard what happened in Afghanistan. What happened in Afghanistan?
If ever I have a fight that failed in my wake, I'll be the first to claim mistakes and say I'm wrong. But lately I've been braving fates, rarely undertake to reinstate the hate that keeps me hanging on. Now I know that you still love me when I kick and when I scream, but you're mistaken if you think I love you back. After harboring my illness, after spreading my disease, it's such a pity you can't reason out the facts and relax. Take a pill, chill out, just relax, 'cause I'll be in ambiguous places where the tortoise loses the race, where the blankets cover the space heater. Every athlete throws every game. Rocket boys have feminine names. Pools of song and buckets of shame to spare. If you need me, I'll be.
Oh, sorry. So I did get a haircut. The haircut is because like like the whole thing is here like this is because I probably will be on stage in July. So I need to prepping the haircuts right now. These exams do not take in the factor that we are humans, so it might be biased. Thank you. This haircut is for stage, for later. The exams actually do not. There's a lot of students who have to travel hundreds of like kilometers to get to the It's a trim. It is a trim on the sides. It is a trim on the sides. It's like bulging out. Hold on, let me just show you something. What was this? Hold on. Yeah, it's formed. I think it's a haircut. What? I am not going bald, please. I'll go bald at 60. That should be enough. No, hold on. I fucking forget which one was this. Maybe the sequel to this. Oh, Diamond is Unbreakable. Hold on. It is something similar to this. Not this, Jesus Christ. My copy pasting ability is kind of dying here. Josuke. Hold on, guys. My partner started balding at 18. I am so sorry. That is so rough. Like, that is so fucking rough. Like, I'm very sorry. Also, do mutton chops. I will never do mutton chops. That is just not happening. I am not that kind of a person. Trying to get this. Josuke. Joestar. From JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. I don't know if you know this person. It suits him, plus I got him a beard. So gives wizard. Okay. You got him a beard? What? Like you bought him a beard? Like not growing? Oh, like it is, whatchamacallit. No. This is not Naruto. This is JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. This is one of the best series ever. Like seriously, one of the best. I can't grow. He grows it. I can't grow my own. I am so sorry you can't grow your own. How do you get him a beer if he can? Mukate Kirounoka. Shit, I forgot what that how to translate that. I'm so sorry. Anyway, the point is, I kind of want to look like like this, like with the whole pompadour, little bit. It's like I'm literally singing either like one of two songs, right? I'm either singing like Alistair. Hello, it's nice to meet you. Can you tell me where I am? Which is like a very 1920s bar song, or I'm singing a very 1920s kind of song. Either way, it works. You know the line where he says, "You are already dead" in Joseph. Oh yeah, shit. Yeah. His literal power is to treat people, though. You're already dead. Let me just treat the fuck out of you by punching the shit out of you. He grows a beard for me. It's my beard, but it grows on from his face. Fair enough. Anyway, let's get to the point. Let's get to the point why we are all like one of the reasons why we're alive. I think it's Dio saying you are all approaching me, and Joestar says that. No, I don't think Dio says that. Like, what is Dio's line? Oh, Jesus, Dio's famous line. Why is this? Muda is what I know. Kono Dioda. Like muda is what I know, more or less. I don't know, like, oh, you're already dead. Oh yeah, my dad got a Fortuner. I am so sorry, Pookie. I hope you get a pic once you style your hair for the show. I hope that too, to be honest. I really need to get like better clothing for it. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna start like, please donate for my clothing link. Stream the show live. I can. Sarbo, Fortuner is a car. His father is like a politician. They all get this car. Like they literally all get this car. This one. Do not consent. This one. That's a Fortuner car. Like it is like this and Thar Fortuner Legender. Oh, he got this one. Fine. Jesus. So different. Like, look. So different, guys. So different. Such a different car altogether. Literally a car, Pookie. Who gives a shit? All of them look the same. It's a hybrid. Congratulations. Literally all of them look the same. I am so sorry. The only car I personally like is like a Yaris Cross. Like Toyota Yaris Cross. Other than that, all cars to me look exactly the same. Be it muscle, be it anything. Fucking hell, I don't give a shit. Like seriously, I'm not even joking. Like, this is the best car out there. My mom's looking to get a hybrid Cross. You ask her to get this. It's the best car ever. Toyota Yaris. It looks amazing. I don't care about anything else. It's not in India. I am so sorry. High Cross is like better. Krista. I have no idea what this car is, Pookie. I'm not a very car person. Ugh, fine. Ugh. Anyway, let's just begin with the show, actually. It's been a while. Oh, Jesus Christ. We are going to, by the way, not... I'm of, hey, how you doing? Namaste. Handsome. Thank you. Aap kaise hai? I'm actually doing fine. We are done with Erasmus right now. So we had a bunch of students and I couldn't be online because we were working like until late every single day. So sus. No. Ian Moff is actually a very nice person. They translate to Devanagari every time they come in. And like it's been very nice over the past course of like 10 days for like the summer school where students were here. Students are very much fun. Highly recommend. I knew it. Google Translate. No wonder it sounded so formal. Yeah. So Iron Moth themselves aren't like, they are not Indian. They are, I think, Norwegian. So they're so respectful. They always use Devanagari. It's like always puts a smile on my face. I'm not even kidding. Like whenever I'm like, also one of the only times I get to read Devanagari in my daily life, which is something. Like I don't even read Devanagari on Twitter anymore. Like not even using the translate feature. I just skip. Having said that, Joe Jesus. Okay. Wait, they went offline? Yeah. No, they're not offline. They're still here. I'm pretty sure they're translating something. Anyway, one of the things that I actually want to talk about, like also thank you for Bliss for sending the link, but I also want to talk about this in the first place. Our dear, we have someone who is the head of the Supreme Court in India. His name is Surya Kant. Zindagi kaisa chal rahi hai? The life is fine, my friend. Life is perfectly fine. I'm trying to ruin it right now by talking about the Supreme Chief Justice of India, who's a fucking idiot for some reason. Who is talking about any kind of opposition to the Supreme Court and calling them parasites. He's like, these are youngsters like cockroaches who don't get any employment and don't have any place in the profession. Some of them become media. If they don't have employment, how they have become media? Let us begin to understand this. Some of them have become social media. Some of them has become RTI activists. Like, it is your legal right to like file an RTI, the right to information. Some of them has become other activists, and they started attacking everyone. By attacking him in the judges. In what scenario are we talking about attacking the judges? In the scenario of asking them, why are you doing corruption? Why the halla bulla on the whole? Like, there was a chapter in which 2 lines talk about corruption in the Supreme Court, but no problem on when actual judges are doing corruption. Yes, this is literally dehumanizing language by the Supreme Court Justice's chief, the Chief Justice of India, is calling people who ask him why you do corruption as parasites. People on the internet are not attacking the Supreme Court over nothing. They are attacking them because of actual issues within the Supreme Court. The opacity of the Supreme Court. How bad is the corruption? Very. And like, this person has come in and being like, oh, these all are parasites. I am sure when everything is said and done, we will know who the real parasites are within the current governance and the judicial system. And it won't be the people asking like, hey, why you do corruption? You could get away with breaking every road law in India for the same cost of speeding ticket in Norway. Yeah. Not gonna lie, very punchable face Surya has. I know. I fucking know. Like, this man has consistently been on the side of the corrupt. Has always has sided with the government. This is not even the first time that he has been like, oh, we are going to attack some people. Like, he's not even the first time he has said something on similar lines. Like, was it like, can you find me the link quickly about when he was talking about like, we know how to deal with NRIs. Hello, it's been a while. Yes, it has been a while. It has been actually 2 weeks. Faustin, how you doing? Like, can you send me the link quickly for like when he was talking about like people, NRIs and shit, on how we should not question the Supreme Court? Like, it's been so long. It's been so long that this man has been yapping and yapping and yapping. I'm okay, just busy as work. Faustin, oh yeah, I know, right? This is why like I wasn't even live for like around 2 weeks. Hold on, let me checking. Thank you so much. Like, this man has been continuously yapping over something or the else, literally or something or the else, trying to save face of the government, no less. He has been he has been talking about how what is good and bad for the Indian governance. This is not his job. He's not supposed to be part of the government. His job is literally to be a pillar of the Indian judiciary. Not the government, not the executive, but he's been acting like the executive. What was this? Hold on, sorry, what was this? Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate. My door is always open. I know. I know. They're going to come after me, don't worry. Surya हमारा नेता है, सबका मुंह में लेता है. Jesus, he's going to end up becoming a governor. I'm sorry. Where is this? He had a lot of these fucking speeches. I'm like, where is this? Where is this? There was this very badly written quote of his. How to? I'm just quickly checking this way. I'm like, obviously, like I was not prepared to do this, but fine, whatever. Hold on. Yeah, there you go. This is live law special, by the way. This is live law special. Oh, this doesn't work anymore? Congrats. Is this? Yeah. Never dare to do it. Suryakant slams man for contacting his brother old. No, not this one. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, not this one. Where the fuck is it? I'm gonna cut all of this later for the video. To be fair, Ahmad Buhari. No, not Ahmad Buhari. This was literally like him talking about. This was about. Hold on, guys, hold on. Okay. Talking against the government. Then Miss Strong remarks. Like he basically said like I know how to take care of these people or something. No, this is different. Fuck it. He has multiple shits going on. We'll cover him like in detail someday. Also, I don't know what this is exactly about. This is a thing that Bliss sent me. Like apparently Narendra Modi is fact checking. Okay. At least he's talking to the media, guys. At least he's talking to the media. Sorry, I'm gonna tweet this. Sorry, I just had to quickly tweet that. Okay, the CNBC TV government concerning says it charge for foreign travel, no final decision. Proposed to levy says tax surcharge on foreign travel being discussed at higher levels. Shit. Like what the fuck? What the fuck? Not a iota of truth. This is no question of putting such restrictions on foreign travel. Viram Committee, ease of doing business, ease of living for our people. No, fuck no, they do not. Fuck no, they do not is because we knew that India was going through a crisis. We knew India was going through a crisis in March. Like, I have been warning this from the fucking beginning. From the fucking beginning that India is going to lose its oil, they're going to lose LPG, and what the fuck were these guys doing? Absolutely shit all. They were doing road shows. Anyway, did you see Tamil Nadu results? Yes, we will talk about it. Give me a second. Sorry, the result came when I was like with Erasmus. Like this whole thing, the diesel LPG shit. Something that we have been warning from the very fucking start. These guys, just like during COVID, when COVID happened, guys, if you remember, when COVID happened, these guys did not do a lockdown to win the Maharashtra election and flip the election. This is the same thing. This is the literal same thing. They knew this was going to happen. They knew a lockdown was coming. They knew we couldn't protect ourselves. They still kept going for elections, for one. Second thing here is that one of the major reasons why the lockdown itself becomes necessary is because Indian government incessantly is sucking off the US. Like, look here, for example, if you just go on X right now, in my bookmarks, because I've been bookmarking this, the Iranian government is coming out and saying like, we are going to help Indians. The Iranian government is coming out and saying we are going to help Indians. The government itself is not coming out and saying we are going to help Indians. Because if it had, it would have made peace with Iran. It would have made peace with Russia. But no, they don't do that. They don't go to the people who are actually controlling the goddamn strait. They go to America. They are derailing BRICS initiatives as a means to help American capitalists, not the people of India. Yeah, and so when someone says too little too late, obviously it's fucking true. I hope you done well, khela ho gaya. I have no idea what that means. Indian experience. So like when we watch this, do know that this is something we have been warning from the very fucking start.
Hello and welcome to this week's episode of The Wire app. I'm Janvi Sen. Earlier this week, Prime Minister Narendra Modi appealed to all citizens of India to reduce their use of cooking fuel. Okay,
listen, for first things first, reducing cooking fuel is not going to work. People are already dying of starvation in India.
Stop traveling abroad, buy less
Nobody gives a shit about traveling abroad in this scenario, to be honest with you.
Gold, and work from home.
Buying less gold. It is... The reason why that is there is because they know, like right now the Indian rupee is at what? It is at what? Indian rupee is at 96 per dollar. They know it's going to go over 100. That's why they're saying don't buy gold. Don't protect your assets. Let them burn.
He also said that chemical fertilizer should be used.
Chemical fertilizer is extremely important for growing fucking crops. How is India going to survive? We are in the, sowing season?
As should fuels like petrol and diesel. Meanwhile, across India's industrial belt, the impact of the West Asia crisis is definitely being felt, with MSMEs freezing production and workers losing their jobs. With me today to talk about all of this, I have Dr. Himanshu, who teaches economics at Jawaharlal Nehru University, and Sukumar Muralidharan, who's an independent researcher and senior journalist. Thank you both so much for joining me. I want to begin the discussion with the Prime Minister's appeal. A lot has already been said about the timing.
Fatherland hai na? Yeah, this is literally like he's doing everything for fucking Israel.
Of it. It came just days after the assembly election results to 4 states and a union territory were announced. But the West Asia crisis has been on for some time, since the 28th of February, when Israel and
I heard shops are out of electric stoves as people keep buying the stocks up for the crisis. Oh my God.
The US attacked Iran. And in that period, we saw the Prime Minister, senior BJP ministers and leaders traveling a great deal, particularly during the campaign. There were road shows. And just on Sunday, which is the day he made this announcement, he started the day in Bangalore, then he went to Hyderabad, then he went to Jamnagar.
This is literally the thing that... Hold on. मुझे लगता है कि मैं इंडिया, अमेरिका या चीन नहीं जा सकता. मैंने बहुत से लोगों को गुस्सा दिलाया है कि जब मैंने hold on, pap milk prices also hiked. Yeah, all prices are going to be hiked. It's not just milk. Every single price is going to be hiked. जब मैं क्या क्रिएटिव न्याय की तो सरकार ने मुझे मौत lol. Okay, I'm not. Also, I'm gonna need more context in the Surya statement. If you mean that I know how to deal, he said, ab. Okay, no. So he was cast this. No, so he also said it about dealing with, like, he said literally the same thing with respect to the Surya thing. He said literally the same thing with respect to NRIs. He said literally the same thing to everyone else. Like, this is not the first time he's talking about, like, dissenters as cockroaches.
In the same day, while talking about how Indian citizens should avoid using things like fuel. Now, meanwhile, since then, of course, a lot has been said about how he's reduced his security convoy, as have other chief ministers and senior leaders. I wanted to get both your thoughts on this announcement, this shift of responsibility onto citizens, and could there have been policy measures that the government had taken earlier to avert this situation? And is this behavior what will save us from a crisis?
Well, first of all, it's good that he has spoken. I mean, somebody had to speak about this, say that there is a crisis. You're right that if he had spoken it, say, in early March, that would have been better because that would have prepared the population and the citizens to this crisis, unfolding crisis. But better late than never. I mean, at least there is a recognition on this part of it. And I think there are a lot of things that the government could have done right in the beginning if they had acknowledged it, if they had recognized it. So we obviously are somewhat late in recognizing and dealing with the crisis.
Raise this a little bit.
So in that sense,
If I go to India and get arrested, I'm the type of person who say F you government. So I'm of the thing with the Indian government is like you can say all you want to them, they're still going to arrest you. You're fine as long as you don't say it to the police officer or an RSS member or a BJP supporter. Yeah.
at least, I mean, the
India is
recognition has
going
come.
through its fascist phase, by the way. Do not get me wrong.
And so that will basically mean that the set of measures that should have started moving in March itself will hopefully start moving in, and the government has started doing it. I mean, import taxes on gold have been raised yesterday. There is a discussion on, and there is some kind of suggestion that the petrol prices also will be raised. Cooking gas prices have already been raised, and therefore other things are going to fall
I
in
need
line.
to increase the speed. Jesus Christ.
I don't think that even if, I mean, all of these things that we do, we are going to be out of the crisis very soon. Because two things. I mean, one is that obviously the crisis is going to last longer than what everybody is assuming. And it's not
like
just about prices, it's also about the supply
what is
chain
making
disruptions.
Party fascists, so their entire ideology is fascism. Their literally entire ideology is fascism. They have been fascist from the fucking start. Also, edgy face is cool, is cringy. Yeah, but like we need more edgy people, man, at this point. Like seriously, everyone is just pussyfooting this entire problem. I'm not even kidding. They're literally pussyfooting the problem.
Which will take time to go to recover and come back to the normal. Secondly, I think in some ways we are in a situation, precarious situation, we're in a vulnerable situation also because we didn't prepare for this crisis well enough, although there were signs of the crisis coming up. And the third thing, which is, I think, in some terms of the response, I don't think that any of these responses, whether to be either mandated by the government that you do not do this, like what they did in the COVID pandemic, or simply voluntarily appealing to the citizens to give up consumption or to stop doing whatever they were doing, is likely to help us in the short run and definitely not in the long run. So one has to be very careful in terms of looking at the suggestion that has come. I mean, it may be coming out as a patriotic duty and all of this, but the basics of the policy itself are questionable. And then therefore, any response would obviously depend on to what extent are these policies able to protect us from the crisis or to at least insulate our population from the unfolding crisis. And unfolding, I see basically because things are not yet fully gone on, and there is likely to be more pain coming in the economy globally, but also domestically.
Would you agree with that? And also, I wanted to ask you, an appeal of this sort coming when the behavior of senior government leaders has been quite different, how seriously are citizens likely to take it?
The issue here, specifically here, is whenever the government is saying something, the rules apply only to you, not to them. That is also a big problem. Like now they're like, oh my god, the prime minister is doing road shows only with 2 cars. The fuck are you doing road shows for, man? The fuck is it so important to do road shows right now? Like, there is a crisis, but you're gonna fucking do it. Like, this crisis wasn't different. This crisis wasn't fucking different in March. It was the same fucking crisis. People like me, people like even Arun, people like everyone was literally like, okay, we are having a crisis right now, guys. Please pay attention. No, but that time you had elections. So all of this was not possible. Like only after the elections this comes up. So they don't lose votes. So who's the actual idiot here? You're making an idiot out of it, your own voters, your fucking own voters.
Yeah, well, the political leadership always appeals.
Please don't use oil, but I will still use 8,000 crore private jet to travel. Exactly. This is the whole problem with them.
For sacrifices from the citizens in all kinds of junctures. I mean, there's an economic crisis, there's a war, whatever. But typically, these appeals are more effective if they're matched with commensurate actions on their part, right? So it doesn't exactly carry much credibility with the people when the Prime Minister, in the midst of his extravagant road shows, as he calls them, and the flight past at Somnath Temple by Indian Air Force jets and so on, makes an appeal for austerity. Now that's the word that is that we're all fighting shy of using.
Like, I am not even kidding. This man, the old farty ass, I'm not even kidding, is currently in UAE doing this shit. This is the shit he is doing.
आत्मीय स्वागत के लिए मैं आपका
This is the literal shit he is doing right now.
और जैसा आपने कहा, मैं अपने दूसरे घर आया, ये शब्द, ये
Imagine
भाव
the kind of
मेरे जीवन की
idiocy
बहुत
this
बड़ी
is.
पूंजी है.
India is literally going through an LPG crisis. This man has not stopped his fucking travels. Fuck all of this. Like, Uttar Pradesh has literally had a storm right now where 101 people were killed. No word from this idiot. Fucking Epstein class little fucked up.
Because we've not yet come to the stage where public spending is going to be cut, but that is the direction in which we are heading, right? The budget allocations for the year have been decided.
Bro, we'll say UAE is Chacha land. Yeah, at this point. Like, anyone who's doing business with Ambani and Adani is like the best shit ever for him.
They've been passed by Parliament, but as we go along, we shouldn't rule out that there will be cuts in several vital areas. As it is, there's a shift of the Rural Employment Guarantee Program. They're going to roll out another alternative scheme from July onwards, and nobody knows. It's an untested thing, which is replacing a good and time-tested measure of rural welfare. So these things are something we have to be prepared for. And the point about the appeal is that political leaders usually take a lot of pride from being able to nurture positive market sentiments, but here it's kind of landed like a thud in the market. It's kind of, the markets are in disarray, and the rupee has been in a swoon since this whole thing.
Also, this is stupid. Does he really think private company will follow suggestion, not even order suggesting? So the thing is, he doesn't care. He really does not give a shit. It is only so. Okay, so this works with on a few different levels. For one, if you listen to what he's saying and doing, you get more indoctrinated to what he's doing. That is one aspect of this. There's a reason why he was doing like thali bajao, use less cooking oil. All of this will slowly and steadily get you indoctrinated into his ideology if you listen to him. Because you're giving up your daily necessities for him. So that works on this way. Like, that works on that phase. It fucking is idiotic. It is bad, but that is a perspective that actually goes out to help them doing all of this shit. The second thing here is, it doesn't really matter if private companies accept it or not accept it. He can always say that it's not my fault. It is your fault. So he can always be pure in this scenario. He's like, maine to bola tha, don't go to work, but you did.
Announced. And we have to look at the trajectory of the Indian economy, in fact, in the context of the global economy over the last 20 years. And from 2008, the global financial meltdown, that's an event of kind of world historic significance, which has not yet worked out in terms of its full political repercussions. We're still living through the consequences, even close to 2 decades later. Ever since then, we've had this kind of cycles of crisis coming on. First there was the taper tantrum, as it's called, because there was a suspicion that the US Fed, the Federal Reserve, would reverse its easy money policies, and then the global markets kind of suddenly went into a swoon, into a crisis. And then there was an actual tightening of rates in the US later in the decade, 2018-19, when again global markets fell, the rupee crumbled, and now again there's another phase of. So each of these, there is a downward trend, and the rupee fluctuates constantly around these new lower levels, but never recovers ground. right? So what we're witnessing is a long-term kind of decline, and consequences for the people are that you have enforced austerity without using the word, enforced austerity for those lower in the scale of income and wealth, and you have welfarism for those at the top of that scale, right? So this is the story of the last 2 decades, not just in India, but globally. And I think we need to really rethink how we are, how we fit into the global economy, and how much autonomy we want to retain from the point of view of preserving our kind of social and political stability.
Yeah, Himanshu, I mean, just going over what he said about the fall of the rupee, we have seen this decline even before the 28th of February. Even the economic survey talked about it. We've been seeing these headlines of record low every few days. How much of that can be attributed to what we're seeing globally?
A lot can be attributed to what is happening globally. I mean, we have not been competitive as far as exports are concerned. Our exports have...
Oh, hey, Anupam, how are you doing? Sorry, I didn't check the messages on YouTube. The cantankerous polyp is appealing to citizens to adopt absurdity in... Okay, I'm not reading that much English. Economic growth of the country, and this follower compare it to Nehru, Lab, Bahadur. Yes, it is even any comparison on the condition that exists back and then now. There is literally no comparison whatsoever. Like, people comparing it to history is fucking annoying to me. Like, I don't care who you are, and if you're someone who's like looking behind to assess what is happening right now, is like fucking idiotic. Just look at what is happening right now, open your fucking eyes, stop comparing it to everyone.
Been going down. And the more vulnerable you are, the financial institution investors will be willing to take out their money. Nobody wants to put it in a vulnerable economy. And these have happened before the war started. And so there is a, what we call as a vote by the financial institutions and by other people who know where the money is supposed to come from. As far as our own performance is concerned, our exports have been down for quite some time. It's not just that it happened last year or last to last year. It's something which has been going on for quite some time. And this is something which has been flagged by the economic survey for some time. So there was this, the slide that was happening even earlier. But yes, it got accelerated.
Hey, how was your day? It's fine. It's fine. It's going okay. It's okay. My day is fine. Everything is going fine. It just literally is fine. I was just done with Erasmus, so like I have more time now, a little bit more time. I have a lot of work to get done as well, but whatever.
By what happened after the war. But you're right to say that it's not something which is, I mean, the war is not the only reason why we are in a situation. It's very difficult to say what would have happened if the war did not happen. There is no counterfactual which is there. But if you go by the trends which were there before that, we were in a situation which was quite precarious. And that is why all these austerity makes even more dangerous. I mean, like talking about it in a situation where your economic fundamentals are not perfect would make things even worse than what they were to begin with.
No, and I think, yeah, absolutely. And one of the ways in which we've seen this current war and crisis exacerbate issues that were clearly already on the boil in a way has been around the workers' protests. Now we have seen we've seen reports from the industrial belt, from other parts of the country about how, small factories, MSMEs are freezing production, their export orders are stalled. We saw one round of it when the whole tariff business was ongoing with the US. And now we're seeing it again. There was this LPG crisis, which was one of the most reported parts of this. The impact of the war in India has really hit that sector quite hard. And at the same time, we've seen just last week, the government has formally notified those 4 labor codes that they had brought in to replace 29 older labor laws. And workers' organizations have said that these laws, in a way, impose further contractualization. They're not really working in workers' favor. And we've seen workers protest in several parts around very basic things like, a higher minimum wage, overtime pay, access to clean toilets, and things that one would assume, especially in these formal sector workplaces, even if their employment is not formalized, that would be available.
Unions are illegal in India, by the way. That's a very big problem.
So again, I want to ask you, the crisis that we're seeing of MSMEs, of factories closing down, how much of that can be attributed to what we're seeing in West Asia, and how much of it is a crisis of the way India's employment has been structured?
Yeah, I think it is the latter very much. I mean, this is West Asia has obviously kind of been a rude shock to the system, but it has exacerbated the existing vulnerabilities. That's how I look at it. Because over time, if you look at the the kind of capital formation trends that we've had, it's been fairly flat over the years. And there is a big push for road infrastructure. I mean, that's one showpiece kind of area of investment that this government has can boast of. But how much of a ripple effect is it having on other sectors? Now, big investment programs get a lot of attention. Now, Gujarat semiconductor investments. But the reality in Gujarat is that a number of medium and small industries have been shutting down over the last many years. So, obviously the new investments that are coming in are not organically connected with the existing industrial structure.
Jesus, I don't like this. Like, stop talking about investments. Like, you have zero manufacturing. What the fuck are you talking about investments right now? Like, you are an assembly country. Like, every single thing in India is assembled. What are you actually producing? Like, the fuck?
Or with the existing kind of skills base that we have. And, essentially it's a kind of top-down, it's a kind of top-dressing on a fairly stagnant economic reality. So how long we can continue fooling ourselves with this kind of rhetoric is really something that is quite beyond me, because frankly we should have woken up a long time back and seen what is happening. It's really, as Himanshu was saying, it's really come rather late in the day, this kind of admission from the highest political office in the country, that we need to really worry about where this trajectory is taking us.
Ministers have been saying through the duration of the last few months that everything is fine, there is no problem.
Exactly.
In fact, perhaps the memo didn't go at the same speed to all offices, because Hardeep Singh Puri said so even just a few days ago after the austerity announcement, that things
full of
are fine.
reassurances, full of bravado, and unknown to us. Perhaps some people are keeping track of this, but we're seeing a reverse migration of workers from the small and medium industries in the periphery of Delhi, Noida, Gurgaon, and so on. And this started a month and a half back when the cooking gas situation really kind of got pretty dire. And they said, if we can't keep the hearth burning, then how do we survive in these alien places? And they started trudging back home. And I've not seen any serious coverage of this in the Indian media. I've seen stories appear.
No, people don't cover it. We are literally the only news outlet, I guess, at this point that covers any of this. Like, I'm not even kidding. The shit that we have covered, no one else does. Literally no one else. I am sorry. No one else covers the shit we cover. And this is why you sub to this channel.
In Washington Post and the Financial Times, but I've not seen a systematic coverage of this in the Indian media to the extent of what is the magnitude of it. Remember, 5 years afterwards, we've still not got an assessment of how much reverse migration happened during the COVID lockdown, right? And we're so kind of cavalier in our disregard for this whole sector of our economy that it's just it's wanton blindness, and I think we are sleepwalking into disaster.
I mean, just to add to this worker strike got more media attention when it happened in Noida.
Yes.
I mean, that's when people realized that it is. But it happened before war started. It happened in Bihar in early first week of February, where there was a massive strike, and in Baroni, in Begusarai. It happened that was a public sector undertaking. It happened in Surat, in L&T and those factories. Then it happened in Manesar. And then finally, when it came to Delhi, that's when we realized. So it's been going on.
Dude, I have a meme to show you. Send.
Before the war started.
By the way, we are going off in like 15 more minutes, by the way. This is not going to be a long one. I have work to finish.
Which must be taken to. And I would, this is not something the government was not aware of. In 2025 economic survey, if you look at it, there is a whole section that the economic survey has on how.
Let's just quickly check. I'm glad for you on a short stream. I am glad for your music, I swear. Like, seriously, I'm very glad for your music. What the fuck is this? Etchy just is using. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. Okay, I am. This is Indian politics for you. It is just for show.
Workers' income in factories.
I have like one thing that I need to do that is like deadline sensitive, and the deadline is today. So like before 12.
replaces regular workers' income
It's
in
a
real
science
terms
thing. I
has
need to
declined.
submit a paper.
I'm not talking about stagnant. It's a decline. And that economic survey reports. There is a graph which is there. There is a whole discussion on this. So the government was aware of it, that the last 4 to 5 years, the workers have not basically been earning what they were earning 5 years back.
Right.
So this was something which was well known to them. This was something which was there, and it all started.
So I see you will stream tomorrow. Yes. No, we are going back to our normal stream nearly everyday schedule. The reason, like, so it is a short stream today because first of all, we're coming back after 2 fucking weeks of me doing something completely different and need to start gearing the streamer brain on as well. It takes a little bit of time.
The cooking gas was a trigger. It basically
Exactly.
led to a situation
And
which is here.
the rural real wages over the last 15 years, if you take the trend, there was a first phase, I think it was
I'm being very serious. If you ever start streaming, you'll understand this. Streamer brain is a thing. You need to get into the motion of streaming to actually be able to stream. Getting back the streamer brain takes even a 2-week break itself. It just gets you out of that phase, which means that you can't exactly stream. You can't exactly start yapping and just going down with it if after a long break. It just doesn't work that way. That's why I couldn't, I was supposed to technically stream yesterday. Didn't happen.
In the Manmohan Singh government, when it was fairly buoyant.
I heard weed helps for streamer brain. Yes, it does. But I'm not smoking right now.
And that was, of course, a crisis situation because of the global financial meltdown, and they didn't adopt the austerity
Streamer
measures.
is work. Yes, streamer is definitely work. This is I need to do background research quite a bit for every of these stream, no matter how small or big. Is so bhang legal in Poland? No, it is not. You have to do a lot of background while streaming. Okay, right wing streaming does not take shit. You can just go on and say shit. Left wing streaming requires you to do a lot of background education, to educate yourself, to be able to speak bit more facts here and there. Without that, it just doesn't work. So it's a whole full-ass job. I can, all of the streams that we have done for that was 5 hours, 6 hours for the past so many days, all of them had at least 3 hours of me reading in detail about what we are actually going to speak, how the stream is going to be structured. That shit never goes the way I want it to. That is a completely different point. The completely different point is that's different. It never goes the way I want to. It's a performance research required for good. Exactly. It's a performance at the end of the day. That is true. Sad to say, but honest to God, none of my streams for the past few weeks have ever gone the way I wanted them to. I need to learn how to engage with people chatting, where not to get too blown away and miss the point I'm trying to make. I'm not sad I'm a dope-ass performer. Yes, exactly.
They adopted the old traditional Keynesian methods of expansion in times of...
I need to, by the way, to be fair, I need to stop getting bullied by the chatters. I'm not even joking. I need to stop getting bullied by chatters.
And that caused some kind of an inflationary crisis and what I would call what some people would call an elite insurrection. In 2011 to 2014, there was any number of elite outbursts against Manmohan Singh and his kind of supposed weakness and indecisiveness and so on. And then you have the decisive new regime coming into power.
Literally the least decisive regime, by the way. BJP regime is the least decisive regime out there. When the China shit was going on, literally, I'm not even kidding, the government said to the chief of army, do whatever the fuck you want. Jesus.
In 2014, and since then you've had a...
Chatters be nice, I'ma curse you. Nah, don't worry. It's like me getting bullied by 14-year-olds at this point.
Stagnation
I'm talking
rural,
about
real wages. Maybe a phase of steady, of low growth, and then a stagnation since the pandemic. So the K-shaped recovery that economists talk about, the top layers do very well. The bottom layer is not so great. I mean, in fact, stagnant. Yeah.
I mean, that's what the economic.
That's very much a reality.
Yeah, economic.
It's always 14-year-old edgy kid. Yeah, no, that's spooky. I don't know if he's still here. Bro, like, I'm not even kidding. I stopped streaming on YouTube as a whole. He got me back on YouTube just by bitching about it in the chat until I started YouTube again. I am very proud of him for like where he's coming from. Like, he literally just wanted to get his friend involved as well, because he's getting people involved. Kaun hai wo? Puki is a 14-year-old who's amazing. Like, he's very smart for his age. He's well read, he's well learned. He's a fucking bully most of the time to me, because I do entertain it, because he's a very good kid. He gets people involved. He talks about this shit. He's smart. He's aware. I am very proud of him, and one of the reasons why he can bully me in the first place. Like, if you like, I think I was talking to Sarbo about this before. I do a lot for people who have passion. Like, I will do a lot for people who have passion. He has passion. Gotta encourage the youths. Exactly.
Advisor recently made this comment. I mean, profits were increased by 30%.
Yeah.
Well, this was recently made.
Yeah, and you were both talking about the rural economy, so I also want to bring up what the Prime Minister said about chemical fertilizers. Now, he has said that he has kind of couched this as a health thing. Soil health is deteriorating, people's health is deteriorating, farmers should move to natural farming. Himanshu, I wanted to come to you on this, since you've been working on agriculture for so long. Is this a feasible demand to make all of a sudden of India's farmers, and what would it mean for food production?
Remember, this natural farming thing has come in the budget.
By the way, before I forget, anyone who's Indian, you guys, if you want to keep subscribed, you have to subscribe yourself. It is not going to happen on its own. It is something with India where, like, you cannot it doesn't automatically resubscribe you. You will have to resubscribe on your own. So please do resubscribe.
Every 2-3 years. The first time the finance minister made this comment was in 2018. And there's a huge fanfare that we are going to shift into natural farming. I'm talking about 8 years back. It's a different matter that no money was spent on this. And the budget allocation was less than 100 crores. So what exactly do you mean by natural farming is still not very clear. But answer to your question is simply a small story, which is a neighboring story. In 2021, April, is when Sri Lanka decided to mandate organic farming. The result was that agricultural production fell by 30% or more.
By the way, this is not even like, okay, we have to do natural farming, quote unquote. This is literally like all of the fertilizer comes from the Strait of Hormuz.
It happened in rice, it happened in tea, and which is the foreign exchange earning. And so you try to solve a foreign exchange crisis, you ended up in a worse crisis than you began with, led to huge social disturbance in Sri Lanka. The government was voted out, people were on the street, and Sri Lanka is still paying the price.
India is literally going to go through another crisis of food shortage. This is not a joke.
I mean, in a neighboring country, and we are aware of that. You can make your own guess.
Right, and since a lot of our fertilizer is imported, or the raw materials are imported, has this crisis already hit this sowing season, or are we likely to see it exacerbate?
Not yet, in the sense that the demand for fertilizer will start in June sometime, because before the sowing starts.
The thing is, because it's a few months back, and we have said this multiple times, India was going to get hit by like start to mid-May, which means we don't have fertilizer anymore. Fertilizer don't stick that long. You have to get new ones. Anyway, having said that, I really will have to go. So I'm going to end the YouTube stream quickly.